Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Last time, we returned to Outset Island, getting ourselves the final pearl, Nehru's Pearl. In this episode, we're going to be doing some side stuff yet again, because that seems to be the trend at which I do this. So, I'm meeting you all on Dragon Roost Island at nighttime, because 1, it was nighttime already. 2, I was busy filling out the sea chart to pretty much completing it. That way I could show off where to go on the map and where I'm going to beforehand. And 3, this avoids content ID. Yeah, probably should be coming to places more at night anyway. But why is it that we're on Dragon Roost Island? Well, I have 20 golden feathers, and we are going to turn those all in for a side quest that is actually similar to the Joy Pendant side quest on Windfall Island. So what we do is we go up this way, and there is a Rito over here. So first things first, let us get out our 20 golden feathers. You only need 20 for this, so no need to fill up too much. Oh, you know me? Adventure guy. Yes, action, excitement, and a whole lot of ocean. So his girlfriend wants golden feathers, and this guy, being the overpromiser that he is, promised her some. So here, have 20 of them. Sure. And it's not much, but for turning it in, we get an orange rupee worth 100 rupees. That is actually not the only prize that we're going to be getting. Another prize is going to be coming into the mailbox later on. But pretty much we are done with Dragon Roost Island for this time. Even though we have bombs, there is a small little mini dungeon I could go to, but I'm going to be saving that for another time. But for right now, we are done with Dragon Roost Island, so let us go down, and we're going to head off towards our next destination, which is Bomb Island. Bomb Island is in another area, but look, we have a letter. Is this the letter that, we just ended up sending? No, this is a different letter. This one is from our grandmother, which I hope you healed, you monsters. Oh, Granny's asking questions. And she couldn't be any more wrong on how far away I am from Outset Island. This is actually another one of the parody 4-Koma mangas that the Wind Waker manga ends up making fun of for it. And it's actually rather humorous what it does for it. But it contains an item we don't have yet. But Grandma gave us 20 rupees. Isn't that nice of Grandma? Especially because it was everything she was saving up. I feel bad for stealing that 100 rupees from Grandma from under the house now. But let us head off towards our next destination now, which is Bomb Island, which is towards the south right here. As you can see, there are 3 areas for us to place the pearls. We'll be doing that sooner than later. And here we are on Bomb Island. So let us zoom in. I'm pretty much going to be using this format from now on because it makes things a lot easier when dealing with, doing things on the Great Sea, because the Great Sea has a lot of different islands that have their own stipulations for it, and it's a lot easier for me to do this. And, of course, the thorns. So here's me and my bright idea. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can clip through these because, the ground's not really letting me, and it's working so far, and then it didn't. There's nothing really on the other side of that besides pots with rupees in it, but that's not the main reason we're on this island. There are 2 reasons, actually. The first one has to deal with the trading side quest, as this is where the 3rd Goron is for the trading side quest. There he is right there. Now, we have both of the flowers, but now we need to get ourselves something else. So, let's use the Deku Leaf just to show off. He is indeed a Goron, just in case people did not know that. And let us go right here. Bring out our exotic flower and give it to this chap. Poor traveling merchant traveling the world for searching for rare objects. We've heard this spiel before. 30 years! And he's not started a shop yet. Dude, if you settle on an island, then maybe you could actually, you know, get a shop. Sure. How about this exotic flower? Our second group of items are flags. 2 flags and 1 other item that we'll be getting done with in the next part. But 40 rupees, so it's a good thing we got those 100 rupees from that one Rito that we gave all the feathers to. And we get ourselves the sickle moon flag. This flag, for some odd reason, looks very sharp and pointy. Yep, another merchant's oath is formed, which means the shop now has a second stall added onto it to sell goods. No problem. Thank you for the sickle moon flag, which means we are done. So here, what will you give me for a town flower? But I don't want a sea flower. I already can buy those. No need. Anyway, we have our letter now. This is going to be from the couple that we gave the 20 golden feathers to. I was rather surprised that it happened this fast. So, let's see what this letter says. Dear Link, I recently received some golden feathers from my boyfriend who mentioned you. I knew a bit of a bird enthusiast. I can't read this fast. Why did I go this fast? But she's sending us a token of her affection, and it is a piece of heart. Yep, it is very much crucial to get 20 golden feathers so you can snag this piece of heart. And what's the other reason why we're on Bomb Island? I mean, we've gotten the first reason done, which was the trading mission. Well, our next one is to get another piece of heart. Yes, this island has a piece of heart on it, and you gain access to this piece of heart the moment you get bombs. So, I decided, why don't we make a quick little pit stop and do this. Now, fun fact, this actually isn't the first take I've actually done of Bomb Island. I ended up handling things a little bit differently, and that's when I decided to scrap the old recording. But here we have our lovely fire centipedes. So let us grab him. I'm going to be using him to lay down on the switch. There we go. Oh, what the heck? Oh, he moved him off the thing. So let's kill this thing. Get the other one instead. And you don't need to worry about these things. They infinitely spawn in this room. And hopefully this time we can get through the door without it moving off. All right, so that deals with that. Now let us go around here. What we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to place these pots inside these holes right here because there are switches inside it. All right, slow and steady wins the race because if I fall, then I have to restart the room, which is annoying. There we go. That deals with those. Now let us slowly go across. Now, once you hit the switches, then you don't need to worry about falling in the lava besides the fact that, you know, you lose health. But Roxas don't want to fall into lava because he does not want to burn little Link's butt. All right, and we have 2 fire centipedes. We're gonna need these to do some awesome trick shots. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this pot at you. And I'm surprised that instantly counted as a thing. So, our first shot. Swish! So, that deals with that one. Now, where's the second centipede? Come on, get over here. You're a little bit too close to that edge, and I don't like that. There we go. That deals with that, so let's grab this. And trick shot. Not a swish. But still good enough to land on the switch. and get ourselves to the chest. You don't need to worry about having both of them be, you know, stunned when you throw them in there. You just need to make sure that you throw them in there correctly. So, let's get our prize. And we got ourselves a third piece of heart. One more and we will complete another heart container, ladies and gentlemen. Then we will have 8 of the hearts. We really are actually kind of behind when it comes to pieces of heart. It will open up for us soon enough. There's going to be a huge point in the game in which I'm going to completely ignore the story for more than the, 2 episodes after a major story thing. There's going to be a point in which I'm going to have to do just major side questing in order to be able to get all the pieces of heart. But next up, we're going to head off to the private oasis that is right here. This is the square that is right next to it. I believe I go onto the map about this, but we're here for another reason. There's 2 reasons why you would come here. One, we have the cabana deed and we can use it, but we're not going to use it just yet. So, here's where the private oasis is. As you can see, we've already gotten the treasure for here. But if you talk to this man, he sees a bunch of seagulls flying around. That indicates something that I've been meaning to get into on the Great Sea. On the Great Sea, there are certain creatures that you need to watch out for, such as sea hats, sharks, and another one. These other ones are drawn, and you will spawn them when you fly around to a big flock of seagulls. There's only a limited number of these on the Great Sea, so I figured why don't we tackle one of them right now? Because we have bombs, and we can blow the ever-living hell out of them. You can use a boomerang for this as well, so you can do this as early as the second dungeon before you go to Great Fish Isle. In fact, I believe I did this in my original take before I went to Great Fish Isle, but I decided to postpone that one and scrap that one for reasons. But when you get close enough, storm brews, and up comes the Big Octo. Big Octos are giant Octoroks that pretty much get you some nice items. You can get pieces of heart, large amounts of treasure, or, in the case of one of them, double the magic meter. That is not what we're going to be getting for this one. This is one of the treasure Big Octos. In fact, this is the only one that will spawn at this point in the game. There's another one that is by Fire Mountain, which is right next to Dragon Roost, but that one will not spawn just yet. I unfortunately found that out the hard way because I went through that place and looked for about 20 minutes for a Big Octo that wasn't there. There is a sea chart that will, come in handy for looking for Big Octos, so keep that in mind. But blow up all the eyes on a Big Octo, and it will be defeated. In a way, it's kind of mean. We're blowing up its eyes. And again, Link is not really the paragon of justice when it comes to dealing with animals, as his previous incarnations show. But defeat a Big Octo, and a little ring will come out. So take a picture of the Big Octos as well. I believe they are a missable trophy because the Big Octos, there are only a certain number of them. They are dependent on their eyes. Some have more eyes than others. In fact, I think this is one of the ones that had more eyes. I think this one that we just defeated had 8. I think the one that has the most has 12. Now for Big Octos, I'm going to be doing the rest of them probably in their own video unless I decide otherwise. So we get an orange rupee, which is worth 100 rupees. A nice little sidetrack, but where we're going to head off to now? We're going to head off to Great Fish Isle. So why don't we head on over there right now? So, back on Great Fish Isle, yet again, everything is still all destroyed, but luckily it can be daytime here. But more importantly, we can give this man the Sickle Moon flag. The Fountain Idol. This is normally the most expensive item out of the trading side quest. It will cost you 65 rupees. So make sure you have the rupees for this. It's a deal. This is also one of the harder items to get if you're doing the trading side quest, because sometimes some things will not trigger right and you have to do them in the right order. But with the Fountain Idol, we only have one item left in this trading side quest. And then we will be returning to Windfall Island, which will be in the next part, and getting our prize for this long and laborious side quest. This isn't the worst side quest in the game if you know what to do, but you can get easily confused. As a child, I used to always not know that the Fountain Idol existed, so I always wondered, why is it that I can't get the prize? But there we go. There's nothing left for us to do on Great Fish Isle. We've already gotten the Piece of Heart here, and we've now done the trading side quest, which means Great Fish Isle is completely ticked off for our to-do list. So instead, we're gonna head up north to Rockspire Isle before we end off the part, because at Rockspire Isle, there is a special beetle shopship that I mentioned earlier. This beetle shopship carries with it a Piece of Heart, a bottle, and a treasure chart that leads to another Piece of Heart. We do not have enough rupees to buy everything from this beetle shopship. This is gonna be something that I'm gonna have to come back to off screen in order to buy things, unless I abuse the infinite rupee trick that is inside of the SD version of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. But for right now, we're gonna get one thing from this beetle shopship, and that is going to be an important item. So let us go inside. And we are getting ourselves the bottle. So, yes, person I have never seen before. It's Dr. Ned, who's clearly not Dr. Zed. So, empty bottle, a Piece of Heart, and a treasure chart. The price may be high. It's 900 rupees to buy this. How much for the Piece of Heart? Well, the Piece of Heart, I believe, is 700, and the bottle is 500. So let us buy the bottle. We can come back for the Piece of Heart later on. Even though Beetle says he will be closing in 5 days, he does not actually close in 5 days. He will stay open as long as he has at least one of the items. So we will be grabbing those other items later. But we have something we can do on Rockspire Isle right here. And that is get ourselves another treasure chart. So we're gonna need bombs. You can access this as soon as you get bombs as well, so keep that in mind. So let us wait. You might want to stand back a bit because the bombs blast can still hurt you. I make this mistake more than once. Believe me, I am not very good with aiming these bombs. There we go, that's 2. And now for 3. Got it. Ouch. That hurt. All right, so let us head on down. And looks like we have some Deku sticks right here. Good thing Deku sticks are all powerful and, you know, infinite inside this game when it comes to them not burning up. But light the 2 torches and a bunch of keys come down. So let us kill all the keys. Come on, come on. Die. Die, 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 die. Just kill all the bats. All the bats. There. Oh, I missed one. I missed one, and I can hear you. Oh, I missed 2. Oh, I missed a lot. Boomerang time! And there you go. Wait, there's another one. Got him. And once you kill all the keys, a treasure chest appears containing a treasure chart. Now this is gonna be, I believe, just a regular treasure chart. I know I have to differentiate between the Piece of Heart ones and the actual treasure charts. Of course, I could be wrong. Either way, we're going for all the treasure in this game, so it doesn't matter. And we got a treasure chart. Open your C chart and then press Y to check the charts. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're gonna be doing a little bit more side stuff, finishing up the trading side quest. And then we're gonna be heading off to put the pearls in the place where the King of Red Lions told us to. see you guys next time.